So I logged in to look at the courses, and it is auto-downloading the newest course released yesterday, Pine Valley. So we're going to go ahead and play that one, Pine Valley, New Jersey.
Alright, and Editor David back with you now. I wanted to show you the download page and kind of how it functions now in GSPro 2. But starting off with a really bad drive here at Pine Valley. And having to save a 100-yard shot for par. And it's just over the flag, so an opening bogey. White tees today seems like a fairly reasonable distance. Those are good numbers. 15 launch. And another good iron shot right on the flag, just a little long. So the short irons seem to be dialed in. Pulling a 5-iron here left of the green into some crazy bushes. And then hitting it a little long. And that's alright. We're back-to-back bogeys to start. Oh no, 2 of 3, so we're on the 4th hole already. Besides the spin, that was good. We're going to have a ways in, though, 200. There's been a couple courses recently where the default weather is like this low-hanging clouds, and it's really ridiculous. I don't like it. If I run into it again, I'm going to for sure change the weather. I don't really like to get in there and change the weather. I don't care that much usually. Making a huge mess of this hole here. And then kind of a misread there. I didn't see that actually go to the right or anything. It was a pretty straightforward chip, but that's a 7. It doesn't even say what that means to them. Following a 7 with a short fairway finder on a par 3, which not really what I'd recommend. Good distance there, though. Finally getting another par on the card. We're +5 through 5, so a lot of work to do here at Pine Valley. I do think I remember that I keep the score sort of under control by the end of it, so we'll see how we play the rest of this out. Good drive on 6, leaving 109 remaining, kind of hugging the trees there. Gonna have to play some sort of straight ball or draw. And just a very nice, controlled 100-yard shot. One of my favorite distances and favorite club. My 50 degree is what I hit 100-yard shots with most of the time. I can hit my 54 100 yards, and I can hit my pitching wedge 100 yards as well, but that 50 degree is perfect. Just a big time layup here, and the swing already looking better than the first couple holes right off the bat. So a 50-yarder now for a birdie. Let's see if we can get it in the circle here. It's quite the hack for 50. That must be the 60 degree, and it went pretty long. We'll take the par, though. Short par 4 now, 300 yards. And that's my driving iron. When I hit that thing good, I really, really like it. The Garmin reads it weird. You'll see some crazy in to outs, but that's the normal shot right there. That's a big face open leave. You can see me pretty pissed about it because the distance was perfect. Now an impossible flop shot out of there that looking at the video, I swung way too hard. And then trying to do it again. Thankfully sits in there. Still struggling to score here at Pine Valley, but we are +5 through 8 now. And trying to find some more fairways and greens, I think, going into the turn. .155. That looks straight. And it's just a little long. 3 or 4 shots now going kind of right over the flag and not giving me any good opportunity for a birdie, but gotta kind of land them one hop short and go. Another really good distance that just had like a 5-yard draw on it and did not make the green. And then Pine Valley, look at these bunkers around the greens. They're pretty tough. That was a weird angle where you just catch the level of the green perfectly and just roll out instead of spin or hop. A 161 shot here, and that's not really a great shot. Face open. Yeah, focusing too much on swinging out to the right. Good chip, though, to move on to the next hole with a par. There's not a whole lot of driving trouble on this course. You see some nice big wide open fairways, and right here we can just kind of let it rip. Maybe had an opportunity to get there, but there was a bunch of junk in the way. 43.5 remaining. That was a 262 drive. And that comes up just a little short. Just missed opportunities, I think, is the motto of this round. I like some of those stats. We got 191 remaining on a par 4. It's a little downhill. Look like just a smooth hybrid swing. Is it going to go 191? It was going to land 194 and roll out a bit, but nice smooth swing on target. Can't be too mad about that. Here's a cool hole, little island green down the hill, 173. And it's going to just make the green and roll in for a par. So moving on to the par 5 15th, we are sitting at +6 still here at Pine Valley. Not playing our best golf, but enjoying the course, enjoying the nice wide fairways. There's a bunch of tree trouble if you are going to go left or right and not make these big fairways. And then a couple of them have some narrowing up near the greens, and then tons of bunkers near the greens. So kind of some challenges in there. I'm certainly finding a few times difficult to even make pars on some of these longer par 4s. The greens aren't super big. That would be another thing to note. We got some pretty tight greens with the pin locations have been fair. We're going to start keeping track of pin locations because I've seen some absolute crazy ones. 410 16th hole, par 4. Trying to give a rip at it and just hitting a massive slice around the corner that's going to end up being fine. Just a little far away. 177 looked kind of chunky, but it might have enough. Kept it low and ran it up there. Par 4 17th. This one only 324 yards, and I tried to hit a 3-wood and just absolutely did not know what happened there. Just hit the worst 3-wood I can possibly imagine. Tried to double up the 3-wood and got caught up in the rough. And now hitting an 83-yard bunker shot just to try and save face with this hole. It luckily makes the green, but it's an auto 2-putt and a bogey on 17. So now we got to go to 18 and look at this protection on this green. We got a fairway bunker that comes halfway out into the fairway. We're going to make the rough, which sucks, but then we got 19 bunkers, some water in a gorge, and we're trying to go 120 tight draw. Oh, a birdie would be awesome. Oh my God. Just outside the circle for a par. A 77 though. We'll take it at Pine Valley first time around with some pretty bad swings. So make sure to subscribe and bell. Got a ton of stuff coming to the channel soon.